Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to make a video about things that realtors should always have all the time, no matter what. So, what I have on a day-to-day basis, anywhere I go, at any given moment, is I always like to carry a clipboard because, you know, sometimes people may need to sign something or whatever. Very handy to have a clipboard. You don't want to use the trunk of your car or anything like that. They have them, I think, at the dollar store. I got mine at Walmart. It was probably like $1.50 or whatever, but always one of those. I always keep a blank folder in case anybody needs some paperwork to take with them. You want to put it in a folder, just to help people stay organized. Organization's very important. And another thing that's very, very important that I've learned, because sometimes you're on the phone and, you know, you get like that kind of freak phone call like, hey, well, I'm here now if you want to drop by. Okay, somebody says that, go. And this is why I always carry a listing agreement, a blank listing agreement. Always have a blank listing agreement and a blank purchase agreement, because sometimes you just never know, and it's the worst to go to a listing appointment and a person's like ready to list it, and then you're like, oh, sorry, I have to go back to the office and print one, or I'll docu-sign it to you later or whatever. No, if you're at a listing appointment, have a listing agreement. Even if you don't have any planned listing appointments, you never know who's gonna call you and say, hey, can you drop by? Always have that available. Very important. I cannot stress that enough. And purchase agreement too. A purchase agreement isn't as crucial, but you should still definitely have one. I mean, imagine you're showing somebody a house and they're like, oh, this is perfect. You could literally, in the house, write this up, scan it in, and send it over. So those are very, very important things. And the next item is so simple, yet so incredibly important. And it is a pen. Once I got caught without a pen, and it was very embarrassing. You don't want to do that. Have a pen, please. Because again, you never know. Like, especially if you're not like, if you meet somebody somewhere, like if somebody says, hey, can you meet me at Starbucks or whatever? Okay. Or anywhere, just have a pen. Very simple, yet very, very important. My pens are like custom pens that I ordered from a printing company. They have like my name, my logo, my phone number, all that stuff. That's a bonus. That's cool to be able to be like, go ahead and take the pen, but it's not necessary. What is necessary is to have a pen. So please make sure, if you are in real estate, always have a pen. And then the other thing, I have it, but where is it? I put it, oh my gosh. Okay. I promise I have them, but oh, here they are. See, told you, I promised. Always have a card. You don't want to be caught without a card. If you're like, you could be anywhere. You could be at a grocery store. You could be getting something for lunch. You never know who's going to be talking about what. And it's so simple to just be like, hey, you know, I heard you talking about, matter of fact, I was at the grocery store and the cashier was talking to a customer. I don't know if they knew the customer or what, but they were talking to each other, and she was like, oh, I can't wait to buy a house, and I think I qualify, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm right there. So I'm like, oh, I sell homes. If you'd like to, you know, I can get you with the lender, and you can see if you qualify, and we can do some shopping. So always have your card. And what else? So this is just personal, what I do. I like to always have something to drink, preferably something caffeinated. I stopped and got a drink today because I was out and about, but 95% of the time I make a coffee at home, just because, I mean, $5 for a coffee, yikes. It's okay once in a while, but I don't make it a habit. And I also got water because it's super hot. Well, it's not super hot. It's super hot according to the standards where I live. It's not super hot in general, but I like to always have something to drink. Because you get thirsty. You know, if you're out and about and running here and running there and going to this appointment and that appointment, you can get thirsty. Which brings me to my next thing. Also optional, but it helps. Pack yourself a little snack. I have some chips that I just grabbed out of my house. I just brought a snack just in case. Sometimes I do, like, bring more than kind of just a snack if I know, like, I really have a lot of stuff to do. It saves you a whole bunch of money from eating out, because eating out is so expensive. And it's your food, so, you know the person that prepared it washed their hands. So I think that's it. Well, of course, I always have my phone. Normally, I do have a planner, like an old school planner where you can take notes, because you never know if somebody may call you, if you need to write anything down. Oh, I always have Post-its in case you're at an appointment and you need to, like, I don't know, put something somewhere. I have a Post-it here, but what is it? Oh, it just says purchase agreement, because they look pretty similar from the front. So I have it's separated by Post-its, purchase agreement, listing agreement. But it's really good to have Post-its with you. That can be really helpful. And I think that's about it. Like, the planner, it is important. But, like, if push comes to shove, like, I usually know all my appointments for the day, but it's really helpful to have them in a planner. Even if you forget to bring it, that's okay. You can always just, like, write a note in your phone and then go home and put it in your planner. Or if you just want to use, like, whatever appointment scheduling system, it doesn't have to be a physical pen and paper, but that's just how I usually do it, except for today I forgot it. And I don't feel like it's a must for a realtor, but I do feel like it is helpful to have lender information. So I do have like lender information on hand. I have another clipboard that opens and closes, so I just keep it in there at all times. Like, it kind of, if a person's really, like, talkative and inquiring, you can be like, well, here's some paperwork from a lender, information, basically. It's kind of, it just looks better than just being like, here's their phone number, and it's just like a phone number on a paper or whatever. Like, it looks better to give an actual, like, flyer or just some information. Like, it just, to me, it looks better. So that's about it. With the exception of course, like a rubber band and a mask, like a hair rubber band. Other things don't necessarily have to be in your possession at all times, like a stapler or whatever, paper clip, things like that. I mean, it wouldn't hurt to have a couple of them, but I would say these are the most important ones that you don't want to be, like, you don't want to be without a pen. You don't want to be without a listing agreement. I don't want to be without something to drink. So that's it. Oh, and your card. Do not be without your card. That is awful. You look terrible. Saying, oh, I sell real estate, and if somebody asks you for a card and you're like, oh no, look me up. What are you going to say? Like, what? Or put my number down. Like, a person is pretty much likely going to lose that if it's just like a piece of paper with your number on it. I mean, I still give it, but you don't have great odds that way. But that's it for the video. I just wanted to share that because I feel like I've been in situations where I have at one time or another been without a pen. I have been without a listing agreement where I didn't have one and I wish I did. It all worked out anyways, but still, like, I've learned these things, like, do not be without them. And I need to do my nails, guys. I've been so busy. I feel like I'm always one person, or only one person, and I really need to do my nails. And I want to film it because I've been doing my own nails for like the last 8 years since I was in beauty school. I was in beauty school like 8 or 9 years ago or something like that, and I've been doing my own nails ever since. So let me know if you want to see that. I was thinking about filming it, so drop a comment if you want to see it, and I will certainly film it. Even though I probably will anyways, but it would be, you know, it would be more fulfilling if I saw somebody actually wanted to see it and it wasn't just going to be so boring. But that's it for the video. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.